Hi everyone, it's Woodcraft by Scott. Been a while since I did a video, and I've had a couple of folks ask how I'm liking my Seyco saw. So I thought I'd give an update on that. Another question that came up was about the dust collection system that is an optional item with the Seyco. So I figured I'll kill two birds with one stone here. So just real quick, I was always a DeWalt fan. I used them for the past 8 years. Love the saw. I actually would wear one out every 15 months, but that was because I'm simply too hard and rough on them. That was fine by me. I would simply buy another one as needed, get it out of the box, know that it was going to work. The last two that I got, though, had electrical issues and failed on me, and I just finally gave up, decided to go with the Seyco. So just, quick scan here, nothing exciting within my shop, debris bin, etc. So the key with the Seyco, first of all, I absolutely love the saw. I'm very happy with it. Bought it almost a year ago, but I have not been cutting much lately. Too much going on with the day job and life. But the stand on the Seyco is much larger than the DeWalt. The DeWalt stand is triangular and can kind of cozy up into a corner, if you will. The base on the Seyco is a rectangle, does take up more space, so just one thing to take into consideration if that's an issue for you. As you'll notice, I don't use the blower on the Seyco. I have been a big fan of the Scrollnado that was available for the DeWalt, which sucked dust from underneath as well as from up top. What I'm going to show you is how I have modified the Seyco dust collection system to accommodate both, because normally it's only from below. Anyway, the system normally attaches to the back of the saw. I like to reduce noise, so what I did was I placed it in this cabinet that just happens to be next to my saw. Ignore all the junk, obviously, but there it is. I simply drilled a hole through the cabinet and ran it in. It's got its own dust collection cyclonic feature to it, which means that no dust actually gets to the vacuum itself. I had one of these, can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I always enjoyed it. So the main tube here is one that goes up and underneath, and I'm not going to crawl under there, but it does a very good job of picking up the dust that falls through the hole. It doesn't grab 100% of it. I have not swept my shop in easily a month or so, but that's all that has fallen to the ground beneath. So you can see it does pick up the vast majority. While I'm down here, just take a look. I do use a foot pedal. I jacked it up because when I'm sitting in my chair, which is more of a drafting style chair to keep me higher up, my short little stubby legs didn't reach all the way down, so I simply placed it on a brick. The adaptation that I made to the saw is, as far as the vacuum is concerned, there happened to be a hole already pre-drilled and available here. This tubing is from my old Scrollnado. I have it come up and around and underneath, and then to what I've engineered, an old-fashioned drinking straw, flexible drinking straw. I'm able to then bend it and place it exactly where I want it to suck up dust as I'm cutting. Works beautifully. Very, very happy with it. Last thing I'll show you real quick. The DeWalt had a light that attached to the saw itself. Very happy with that when I had it. Seyco does not offer it, but what I did find was, and I'll turn it off so the glare, is what's called a sewing machine light. And it is simply magnetic and attaches anywhere you want it with a flexible arm and allows you to place it anywhere that you want. So overall, again, very happy with the Seyco. I got it set up, I got it assembled, I got it dialed in as far as being able to cut puzzle pieces and have them come in and out from both directions, and I haven't had to touch it since. So there's 21 puzzles that I started the day before yesterday. I did all the outlines over the course of 2 lunch hours. Today I start on the interior cuts. I've drilled all my holes that I need to for all the interiors, and I'm going to get started, finish that up. My drying rack, I've just got a couple of puzzles that I finished up over the weekend, and I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. Haven't had an event since August. We've got one coming up at the end of April, so I need to get my inventory back up to speed. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Talk to you again soon.